Okay, making pollinations. I got a lot of good silks here, so that's easy. I don't have to be like checking all that hard to see if I got silks or not. Make a bell with this as I pull it out of the apron, slip that over, grab the chute cap, slip it out. That way those silks have been undercover, fluff the bag, see all that pollen pouring out. That is definitely a good pollination there, assuming that pollen's all live. We will have set a good ear. Gonna leave some of those for another tester, and on to the next plot here. This is unrelated material, so I can use both stiff stock and non-stiff stock testers. Some of these silks are getting a little bit long, so I can pop them when I'm taking off the chute cap. Got to be careful not to pop them too low, but basically grab up top, and then when you pull off, that's gonna trim those silks a little bit, and you can see under there they're not all hanging over to the side, and there's silks in the chute cap, serve the tips that are all oxidized and not receptive. You get them out of the way, and you don't have the silks all falling over to one side and then setting only kernels on one side of your ear. So just some things to think about when you're pollinating, about how to do it. You can also use a pour method, but you're exposing the silks at that point, so I don't prefer it. Some people like that because you know that you've made a good pollination because you see the pollen going on, but I figure you can see the pollen streaming out of the bag, and you know, even if it's not the case, if you don't have pollen in there, you won't get a pollination, and that's fine. Then you just you know, have one less ear to deal with later on, and if it is a good pollination, you'll have a good ear, and you'll know that it actually is what you think it is, because it wasn't getting pollen from a bunch of other places while you were pouring.